So here it is. This is me bike. Currently sat at 58 volts, and it charges up to 58.8. And yeah, so I've got this is the cruise control button here. So you press that when it's on, and we've got I've got a permanent light here. So this light's always on whenever I turn the key on. So I turn on the key, and that goes on. If I turn it again, this one comes on. This is more like a projector headlight. And I've got a 600 watt charger. And then in there's a battery that I built. It was a 1.2 and a half roughly kilowatt hour battery at the back of there. And that is 58.8 volts fully charged. But then I've got this 1500 watt controller which goes to that motor, which is really meant to, it's a 500 watt motor, which means it can always take 500 watts continuously. But if it's cool enough outside, it can take 800 continuously, and of course for moments and going up and down hills and stuff, it can take 1500 or 1000 watts or anything like that. So this is perfectly fine. I've done probably thousands of kilometers in this now. The battery, all the power from the battery goes into this DC-DC converter, and I've set the voltage here so that the DC-DC converter always puts out 80 volts, which is somewhere up toward what I think this could take safely. So this bike always sees 80 volts, and this can put out 1500 watts of power. And if it ever gets too hot, which it never really does, but if it ever does, if I'm riding on a hot day, the fan comes on and cools it down. But yeah, this is it. So I turn it. There she is. I haven't really thought of a long-term solution for covering it and water protection, so I've just covered it in PTFE spray. So I've actually ridden this in the torrential rain, and it was fine.